Taurus, your weekly love tarot reading begins with a Queen of Cups, a Four of Cups, a Four of Swords, and an Ace of Swords. Your person in this connection is coming in with a Six of Swords, so a journey, a moving away, a Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords, toxicity coming in, and a Six of Pentacles. So at the bottom of this deck, we have Hermit energy, so walking a very solitary path. Right now, just spending a lot of alone time, right? Right away, Taurus, let's go ahead and get into your energy and your person's energy for the week. You're coming in with Queen of Cups, and they're coming in with Six of Swords. So you are, right now, you are full of a lot of sort of emotional understanding and empathy. You're in a very sort of mature state rather, not stage, but a state. You're in this kind of like benevolent, kind of emotionally mature state that you're holding this week, this Queen of Cups. Your person, Six of Swords, they're going through a departure, a leaving, a moving away from something that has caused them a lot of strife, moving away from a situation that has become overwhelming, mentally overwhelming perhaps, just a feeling of being just hammered, down, hammered on, and just saying, oh, I had enough. Let me just get away from this. Let me just escape, right? Let's begin to look at some of your clarifiers. That Queen of Cups energy, Taurus, I feel like you are very much leaning into an emotional maturity. Again, this feeling of rising above a little bit, not allowing your emotions to get too carried away, being wise in love. You're coming across as wanting to be very wise this week and make good decisions. Let's get some clarity on you and your person. So there's an Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. A new opportunity for them, Moon. Again, yeah. So this is where this wisdom is coming in. I think you're dealing with somebody that is new in your life, Taurus. This is a new opportunity coming in for you. However, this person is coming and presenting with a lot of wishy-washy kind of energy, right? So you're not entirely, this moon, they're not entirely sure how they feel. They're not entirely sure how they want to approach you. They themselves are just coming out of something. I think you're dealing with somebody who's probably just come out of a relationship. And you, Taurus, you're coming out of Hermit energy here. You're coming out of a period of really sort of solitariness, right? You've been on your own for quite some time. This is definitely a reading for a Taurus that has been on their own for a while. Okay. And so this new connection suddenly is, I don't want to say suddenly, a lot of times I say suddenly, but this new connection is coming for you. And you're realizing that perhaps you do need to be a little bit wise here, right? Look at really what this opportunity holds. How do you guys see each other? Four of Cups energy for you and for them, Wheel of Fortune. So, right, they're presenting to you as somebody who's really not taking a cup of love as eagerly as you would like, Taurus. They're not coming towards you. They're not calling. They're not doing anything. They're not, making any motions or movements or actions towards you. And so, yeah, for them, they see you as a Wheel of Fortune. I think that they're not entirely sure what to make of you. You come into their life like a real kind of, I want to say you come into their life almost like a real stroke of luck. And they see that, and I think they're just not able to deal with it in a very conducive way. They're presenting with non-committal energy. They're coming towards you in a very wishy-washy, veiled way with this moon energy. Yes, they absolutely notice that you coming into them is like a stroke of luck, but it almost seems as though you're dealing with somebody, Taurus, that is not as emotionally ready as you are here with this queen to sort of like respond. You know, you're dealing with someone, I think, who might be a little bit immature. They might have a lot of baggage from the last relationship. Yes, they've left, but they may not have completely left. And it's kind of like, yeah, embodying that Queen of Cups is really strong because you're needing to be like the grown person here, protect your heart. King of Wands, protect your heart, do what you know is wise to do, and more Hermit energy. Interesting. So you come in with King of Wands. Also, there is a very particular goal that you have in mind right now, and you're just not prepared to let all this wishy-washiness over here with this person distract you, right? And so it's kind of like, I think you've put it out there, they've not responded, and you kind of double down and go right back to work on to working on what you've been working on. Your person, Hermit energy, they're going into a solitary phase themselves. You may have almost been a rebound for them, and I think that they're not ready for it, you know? This person requires some alone time. In any case, they get it, right? You leave them alone, right? And then what happens? How do you guys see each other? Well, things begin to change a little bit then because then suddenly they feel a little bit like, oh shit, you know, their role in the relationship, they suddenly feel like their hands are tied, like they can't get to you. I'm not sure that they're willing to take responsibility for it, but they're not prepared to like really tap into their true emotions. They're kind of, I don't know, I think they're left a little bit flailing and they may indeed resort to kind of very toxic habitual behavior right here. You sit back. Four of Swords. You're sitting back, Taurus. You're sitting back and you're saying to yourself, you know what? Let me not make a decision just yet. Let me see what this person brings. You know, what are they bringing? You know, to me. Let's move all of this up a little bit because I'm going to get ready for some oracle cards. But what are they bringing to me? What are they doing? You know, like listen. Once you offer and they're not really responding, you're kind of like, I'm good. Like I don't need to chase anybody, right? Like what I have to offer you is real. I'm mature. I got stuff, you know what I mean? I have things to bring to the table. But if you're still very much caught up in something here, you're unsure of your feelings, you're still really unsure how to act here. There's some toxicity there. Yeah, you're falling back. You're like, yeah, later for that. Sun energy. So clarity comes in this situation and Tower. Damn. So this is what happens. You pull back. Clarity comes in. You continue to strive forward with your plans here. Remember, I said some of you Taurus have like some really beautiful goals that you're on track to accomplish, and you're not prepared to be distracted by someone who's not prepared to be engaged. And so, you know, you pull back and things begin to work for you again. Perhaps you stopped working on something to engage with this individual, right? But now you're back on track. Sun comes out, clarity comes out, room for growth, right? The sun brings growth, so things suddenly start growing for you. Well, your person, what do they have? They have a tower moment. And I think that this tower moment is like, oh shit, you know, maybe I should have responded when I should have responded. Maybe I should have went towards this person when I had a chance. There's definitely a moment that they realize, I think, especially when you kind of step back and you don't move towards them as much as you have, or you're not giving them anything anymore, they realize, oh no, I should have jumped on that when I had the chance. Ace of Swords energy, Six of Pentacles. So possible outcomes here. Yeah, you come out of this feeling even better, stronger, more confident. I think because you kind of handled this situation with someone who, you know, this could have gotten really weird and toxic. But you like very quickly in the beginning saw the red flags and you kind of put a kibosh on it and you come out of this even stronger and with more confidence and love, right? Especially for a Taurus who has up until now been quite solitary. Your person comes in with Six of Pentacles. I think they have this tower moment and they realize that they're going to have to give a little to get a little. And I think they come in and suddenly are giving you a lot, right? Listen, it's the distance, it's the stepping off, it's the, oh, okay, I can take my love back just as quickly as I gave it that makes this person really wake up. And then suddenly they come towards you very, very strong with that Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, listen, Taurus, this is a new connection with someone who is, you know, they're going to have to learn the hard way. Nothing really toxic has happened here just yet. It's just that it's the beginning stages, possibly of something with someone who is bringing a little bit of their little kid game to the grown table, the grown folks table. And when you step off and carry on with what you need to carry on with and get on with your life, they kind of shape up and work and figure out, oh shit, yeah, let me act like I know. You know what I mean? Let me act like I know because they're clearly, listen, the way they see you with this Wheel of Fortune, you clearly are in their minds are some beautiful, good fortune that's come into their life. But they're being quite arrogant and cavalier and not really stepping to the plate. What are your three oracle signs? We have Spirit of the Rabbit, Spirit of Connections, and Spirit of the Witch. So, hey, fertility, sex. Some of y'all gonna be having sex, a lot of sex. Fertility, if you're not trying to have a baby, watch out. Spirit of connections, fated, meeting soulmate. I do believe that this person realizes that you coming into their life is indeed very special. And this is a special connection. But this is the beginning stages, and you're dealing with someone who just is not as emotionally mature as you and coming with, like, as I say, some immature energy. Spirit of the Witch, magic, psychic, sorcery. Yes, inasmuch as I do feel that Spirit of the Witch here also, Taurus, inasmuch as you kind of, like I say, that Queen of Cups can be highly intuitive and empathetic, and you kind of see already what's going on here with this person. I think, you're definitely dealing with someone who is at the very least a little bit more mature than you emotionally, and then at most they may also be a little bit younger than you, and so you really know how to handle this. We have Spirit of the Elephant and Spirit of the Octopus, so being careful here. Listen, elephant and octopus, let's talk about it. The elephant is fire spirit and the octopus is water. Well, the elephant brings abundance and good fortune. But the greatest thing about the elephant is it is the great animal spirit for overcoming obstacles. Elephants live in jungles. Can you imagine these giant creatures in such thick, dense jungle? How do they even possibly get around? Well, elephants simply knock down whatever is in their way. And so the elephant is a huge, strong, motivating animal spirit for overcoming obstacles in the way of your dreams. And so take that for what it is. I think that your person may indeed resonate with elephant energy once they have this tower moment and realize what they're about to lose. Octopus. Octopus energy is water energy, and the octopus here really speaks about getting involved in too many slippery and wishy-washy and shallow relationships, like overextending yourself, right? Having having fingers in too many pies. Be careful here, be careful with overextending yourself. And again, this relationship may be an example of that, of, a connection with somebody that is starting off just kind of, with no real uh, idea or purpose or vision, and it's just like you guys are just intertwined, and it's there's nothing really serious going on here, and you're allowing yourself to get more and more entwined or intertwined with someone who is not serious or who is not matching your energy, right? And it can be very draining and confusing. It can be confusing, octopus energy, in terms of who's feeling what, because you're picking up a lot of their energy. So, yes, this is it, Taurus. I'm going to call it a reading. This is your weekly love tarot reading from me, Bow and Arrow Tarot. I do hope it resonated. If it did, can you go ahead and take a moment to like it, share it, possibly subscribe to my channel? Any of those actions, they always tell us call to action. Those actions really help my channel, and I really truly appreciate when you take the time to do them. Other than that, I'm just going to wish you and everyone in your life, your cross watchers, love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you guys here next Thursday on my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot, for your weekly love tarot reading. Bye bye now.